Peace and love, everyone. This is Sister Iman. I am dropping another video. In this video, this story comes from Texas, where you have two teens along with a friend. They brutally beat their stepfather to death for violating their younger sister. Now, all three of them are being charged of capital murder, which means if convicted, they will get life in prison or the death penalty. After that story made the headlines, thousands of people signed a petition to the state of Texas to release the teens out of jail. And I'm going to read this article. More than 230,000 people have signed a petition calling for the release of two Texas brothers and a friend who were arrested for allegedly murdering their stepfather after he was accused of violating their sister. Alejandro Trevino, 18, and Christian Trevino, 17, became enraged after learning of the allegations against their stepdad, Gabriel Quintanilla, 42, and confronted him last week at his home in Farr, officials said. Quintanilla, who had an arrest warrant for abusing another child, was accused of improperly touching his 9-year-old daughter. The brothers fought with Quintilla at a trailer park, and all three left before another physical dispute broke out in a nearby apartment complex. Juan Eduardo Melendez, an 18-year-old pal of the Trevinos, joined in on the second fight, authorities said. The three teens then left the apartment complex, only to return a short time later to find Quintanilla injured and walking alone on the road. He was then beaten with a pulp with brass knuckles, police said. Melendez and Christian Trevino were charged with capital murder and aggravated assault. Alejandro was charged with aggravated assault and engaging in organized criminal activity. These three teenagers are currently in custody and have a bond set at over $1 million each. If convicted of capital murder, they will face a maximum sentence of life imprisonment without parole, according to an online petition. We ask that the state of Texas to release these teenagers who could possibly spend the rest of their life in prison for protecting their sister. It adds, as of Friday morning, almost 232,000 people signed a petition. A second similar petition was more than 30,000 signatures, according to KWTX. I think these young boys did the right thing by taking out the stepfather. He violated this young girl and he had an outstanding warrant for violating another child and should have been locked up in the first place. And I think what's going to happen to the teens, if they can do a lesser sentence, that would have been great. Instead of doing life in prison, because what they did was they had to take his life. That was the only way. Look, our little sister was being violated many times. We had to do. We had to take his life. So I will keep you updated on the story. Tell me what you think and leave a comment. I will close out this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.